everybody, welcome to Wendy's Decorium. One of my subscribers has requested to see how I make the candles, how I put them in the thing. So I thought I'd make this dish first and then we'd fill this up, make a candle out of it. I'm no expert by any means. I only make candles, you know, for me and for craft fairs. I'm not an expert, but I'm going to show Julie. I'm going to show Julie and you how I make them and what I do, and they seem to be all right. In fact, they're wonderful. They burn nice. They smell lovely. I've not had any problems so far, and I've been using them for quite a long time. So we'll get the Aquacast mixed up, get this filled up, and I'll be back with you. 140 mils of water in here and 2 drops of black jesmonite pigment. Now I've got 400 grams of powder, and all I want is a grey. I don't want black, so I'm hoping that it goes grey. Yeah, lovely. Right, it's been a couple of hours now. Time for demold. If I can get into it. Wow, that's a difficult one. There we go. Just want to get it started. There we go. Still a bit warm really. Should have left it to cool. Never used this mould before. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be difficult to get out, and I don't want to break. Cool, blimey. You need to be a muscle man to get this out. It's coming, it's coming. There we go. Ooh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Right, to the candle making. Now, this is what I bought over a year ago. It was a kit from Amazon. I use it now to put all my scents and candle wax and stuff in. And you did get, oh, that's a bit close, isn't it? You got a melting pot, a stirring spoon, thermometer, you know, the centering device for your wicks. You got 4 pouches of candle wax. You got some quite nice candle tins actually, ×4. Center device, which is the metal one, but that's like a lollipop stick with a hole in. You got 6 fragrance oils, some colour dyes which I don't like, so I tend to keep them natural, some wicks and some glue dots. Now, when I'd finished with this, I just went and bought the stuff I needed, like the candle wax and the scents. I got the oils from eBay. Now, apparently, you're not supposed to use essential oils. I heard it somewhere. It doesn't say it in this kit. So I bought actual candle fragrance from eBay. They're very nice actually. Yeah, so I've just replenished what I've used basically, and like I say, I've been doing them now for a year, and again, I'm no expert. I really am no expert. So what I've been doing is I've done it basically what it said in the kit, and I've continued and tweaked a bit, you know, because one issue was I was getting ripples. Once the candle had set, I was getting ripples on the surface. So I poured at a slight, and I mean slightly, higher temperature. We'll go into that after. Right, what I do is I do it on a camping stove. Let me just move you up and move you across. I'm sorry about this. We're in my kitchen at the minute. I have an old pan and I heat it Now in the kit it said up to 185 degrees, so I heat it up to 185 degrees, and I put, that's what I got in the kit as well, I put that in, and I get big bags of soya container wax. Now there are different types of wax for what your project you're doing, so if you're making a candle, I wouldn't use, you know, just a candle without a pot, I would not use container wax. It's slightly softer. I'd get one for making, you know, actual candles. Anyway, so I'm just going to pour a bit of candle wax in here. I always use soya, and like I say, I get this from Hobbycraft. I don't know how much it's going to take, so I'll just put plenty in. And all we have to do, I've turned the heat off, it's reached temperature, the water, the boiling water, and just let it wax. Don't mess with it, just don't touch it until it's melted. All right, once it's melted, I'll be back with you. Right, as you can see, it's all melted now, and I've put the thermometer in, which came with the kit, and obviously I'm still using. Now we're waiting. You can add your colour now. I'll show you the colour. They're like these little wax blocks. I've actually tried that purple, and it's absolutely awful. This is why I don't use them. I'd splash out and buy proper stuff if I were you, not the stuff that you get in your kit, because I don't particularly like the colours for a start. They're just little blocks, and you pop it in and wait for it to melt. And if there's any specks of colour, you can see any specks, you know, like deeper colour, then try and raise the temperature a little bit, pop it back in the pan of water until they disappear. Right, we're waiting now. It's at 100, I don't think you can see it, 158, and we're waiting till it reaches 135 degrees Fahrenheit, I think it is. Is that, yeah, Fahrenheit. When it reaches 135 degrees, we will put the scent in, all right, the fragrance in. So I'll come back when that's at 135 degrees. Right, it's gone past 135 degrees. So what I'm going to do is, I've got some scent here, and it's baby powder. I've never used it, so we're going to try. Now the ones that came with the kit say to use a full bottle, 10 mils. These ones seem to be a bit stronger, so if I'm only using a small candle, I will try and just use about half of the bottle. 5 mils should do it. I just pour some in. There we go. Put the stopper back. And you get a spoon with the kit. Like I say, it's been over a year, and I've not used, you know, obviously most of the kit, because I keep replenishing stuff. And I make these candles all the time, and I've never really had a problem. It's been a really good kit, and it just gave me the basics. I don't want anybody coming for me that makes candles for a living, because I just do it how the kit told me. Like I say, a bit of a tweak here and there, you know, things I've learned over the last year, but I am no expert by any means. This is how I do it. Right, so don't be coming for me. I can't take it. Right, now they say 125 degrees, let it cool till it pours. Now that's when I found I was getting the ripples. So as soon as I've mixed the thing in, I pour it in. You need some sticky tabs and a wick, and I've waxed the bowl, the inside of the bowl. There we go. Stick that in, and then you stick this over it so that it's even on both sides. Oh, it's moving. That will be the wax. Push that in if you can. I might turn that round actually, or it might spoil the pour. Don't forget, make it even on both sides. Like I say, you don't really even have to use these if you don't want, but it does keep your wick centered. There we go. Right, now I'm just going to pour it in nice and slowly. And like resin, I always tend to keep some moulds at the side of me, you know, for any extra wax. I'm not going to take it right up to the top of the rim, but close enough. There we go. Excuse the state of my mould. I remelt these. The next time I use baby powder, I just remelt them. And sometimes I give them to my mum as wax melts. She seems to like them. It smells nice, this baby powder. Does it smell like baby powder? Possibly not. Right, we just leave that till it's set. As you can see, it's set now. I think the ball was slightly uneven, so this is not even. But the candles come out well. All you need to do is get a pair of scissors and snip that off. I'd say about 3/4 centimetre up. You don't want it too long, the wick. But yeah, it's as easy as that. It really is. And if I hadn't have got that kit from Amazon, I perhaps would have just gone on YouTube and had a look. But since then, I have had a look on YouTube, and there's so many different people saying one thing, other people saying that's wrong, and I think you've just got to play around with it. But the basics I got from that kit, and like I say, I've made a few, I've adapted it because things went wrong. And to the subscriber that asked for this video, I hope I've explained it properly. I do get very tongue-tied sometimes, and I hope I've remembered everything for you. If you've got any questions, leave me a comment. Like I say, no expert, but if I know it, I can answer it. And I hope you've liked this video, and thanks ever so much for watching. I always really appreciate it. And if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be brilliant. It really would. Subscribe, it's free to do so. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.